You guys gonna go back to Metal Fest this year?
It's a good possibility. I mean, they called and asked about it, so it just all depends on if we're touring situation.
We get a tour, which hopefully we will have a tour, and then hopefully we'll play there anyway. If not at the Metal Fest, you know. But
because I'm doing the program on that, and we did that last year for the first time.
We had a really good time the time we played in it, and then it went like extreme death metal. A couple of years ago, it was like all death metal bands. So it was like.
You helped me get my camcorder in one year.
It was, I mean, it was kind of, well, the year we played was kind of like all death metal. I guess we didn't really know enough to be scared.
The last crack was right near you, wasn't it?
Yeah,
but they got treated pretty badly, I thought. But it was like the Death Angel Forbidden headliner thing, so it was kind of like mixed up. I mean, DSI Morbid Angel played.
Sure.
But like right after us, I think. We were just too naive. Oh, cool.
We actually had a really good crowd response.
We had a good crowd response and had a good time, you know. I wouldn't want to go after those bands, but, you know, we had a pretty good time though.
Well, who wants to walk on the stage after raw meat?
Yeah, slipping and sliding on blood everywhere.
Yeah, I saw Dia said yesterday. It's still fun. Where did this banner come from?
Oh, that's ancient. We did that for we did this thing way back. It was like the first year we were together. They had this big like a battle of the bands thing for like the tri-state area. It was like Illinois and Missouri and Iowa or something. I mean, it was all these like local unsigned bands, and they had this thing at the Kiel Auditorium where they just like had like 8 weeks of preliminaries with like 10 band shows, you know, and we were an alternate band, but one of the other bands bailed, so we had to be in it. So we were like this big huge thing. So we thought
we lost to a band.
Let's do this big cheesy band.
A band that played an Elton John cover song.
Well-known fact.
But we like said, let's put a couple sheets together and do a really big cheesy banner so people know who we are when we're standing up there.
We also have to keep like realistic goals. I mean, we've been on Metal Blade for 2 records, but we've worked with them for 4 records because they had the distribution for the first 2. And you have to keep realistic goals about what you want to do. I mean, we've seen so many bands signed to the label, and we get out and get to meet a few of these bands, and they're just like, they want to go from demo to Metallica,
to the Grammys,
you know, and think, wow, we're signed, well, we want the fucking tour bus, we want this much money every week, we want to go out with this band, we want to do this, we want our face on the cover of this magazine. And they're just completely unrealistic about what they could get, and they just try to overshoot the middle altogether, and I think it causes a lot of bands a lot of problems, because they don't just keep their heads on straight and kind of set small goals instead of like one huge
The main thing with our bands is sort of, musically it's selfish. I mean, we try to make music that we really enjoy. We try to like really accomplish music that we're proud of and we like to listen to. So it's like, whereas a lot of bands might be trying to like market a certain type of thing or stick to some kind of a formula, something in mind. It's like, well, we're going to do this. This is what people want. And then if it fails, it's just a failure. With us, it's like, so we don't sell a million records, but we're real happy with our music. We're patient. You know, we're enjoying what we do. We enjoy our music. It's like, you know, I'd rather see this band climb steadily to a peak than be the type of band to go from nothing to everything. I don't think you appreciate it nearly as much. You don't really see
generally
what it's like to come up
right back down.
You know, with us, it's like, you know, we've gone out in a minivan and done a tour and thought this doesn't suck as bad as the regular van, and then had an RV and thought, well, this is really cool because we know how bad the minivan sucked. It's like, rather than just going from this to a bus or whatever, you know, people just want to like live the life. You know, they see this band with a bus and this band doing this and this band with a banner and this band with, you know, everything. And it's like, for us, it's, you know, we tend to appreciate every little thing. It's cool to see 50 more kids at a show, you know, rather than saying, well, if we don't have 1,000, then this show is worth doing. You know?